Hey, what's up, y'all? Ooh, is this on? Okay. What's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the mess. All right, y'all. Now, this is some old tea, but this is my first time seeing these photos, and so I wanted to talk about it. So here we are. This is according to the Shade Room. So, Draya Michele knows the way to her man's heart. In a resurfaced picture from July, the reality star was feeding her boyfriend, hashtag Jalen Green, on a romantic lunch date in West Hollywood. And I just want you to take a look. And again, these pictures, they said these are resurfaced photos from July. This is my first time seeing the photos. I said, look at her feeding her baby. I mean, her man. You know what it is? Couples feed each other all the time, right? So that's nothing new under the sun. But I think it looks so weird because Drea is old. Okay, Drea is not old, but Drea is pushing 40. I think Jalen is like 21, 22, the same age as Drea's son. And here she is feeding him. And there are already jokes about their age, about the big gap between. It's not like it would be one thing if Jalen was 30 and Drea was, 48, 50. It would be one thing even if Jalen was 30 and she was 60. But we do have to be honest. And it is a tad bit kind of just like, girl, you really out here having a baby in a relationship with somebody the same age as your son. And to be honest, Jalen is a cutie, right? But every time I see him, like most 21, 22-year olds, he just gives you immature, which is expected for a 21 or 22-year-old, right? We're not expecting a 21 or 22-year-old to kind of move in the way of like a 30 or 40-year-old. And here she is out. Girl, open your mouth. Open your mouth. You have to eat it. Just try it. Girl. Just open your mouth. Just chew it. You better swallow it too. Girl, that's how we talk. Ain't that how we talk to our kids? I ain't got no kids. I got nieces. Right? Just taste it. You might like it. That's what she said. Just taste it. You might like it. I don't want to eat it. Just taste it. I don't want to eat it. Just try it. Ugh. He finally opened up his mouth and tried it. I said, this is a mess. Baby Drea said, honey, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. I gotta go ahead and get me. Girl, I gotta go ahead and pop out another one. Girl, I'm aging out. Shout out to Drea. Shout out to Jalen. I'm not mad at it. It's a little weird. But I'm not mad at it. It is what it is. I wonder if she's gonna go ahead, hurry up and have that second baby. You know, in my head, I already got the whole story planned out. Y'all already know what I think. Dre about to try to push out another baby. Go ahead, have the baby in California, and then when it's time to leave Jalen, she gonna get two child support checks. And he just signed that new contract. Oh, baby, mama is in the girl. We're in the money. We're in the money. Girl, Dre gonna be getting a nice child support check. Hello? You know she over there doing all types of tricks. Maybe she putting that vintage cooch. We call it vintage. She putting that vintage cooch on him because she probably over there squirting and all types of carrying on. But Jalen don't know what's going on. He probably just over there turned out. I mean, I probably would be too. So he probably turned out, girl. Andrea probably ain't even pulling out her best moves because she know he don't know no better. She just doing a little 1-2. You know, she doing it just a little 1-2. He just impressed. Shout out to Draya. Shout out to her baby. I mean, her boyfriend. Girl. Moving on. So, Real Housewives of Potomac, Ashley Darby files for divorce. Settlement already worked out. This is according to TMZ. So, Ashley Darby and her estranged husband Michael are finally moving forward with their divorce, TMZ has learned. Online court records show the Real Housewives of Potomac star filed to end her marriage more than 2 years after separating from the businessman. I did hear that, I think in the DMV area, I don't know, Maryland, Virginia, I don't know, that in order to file for divorce, you have to be separated for at least a year. I forgot. Some of y'all said, I think Ashley said it on the show. You don't know if these girls be lying or not. And I think some people did confirm that that actually is the law. Like, you can't just like divorce. You have to wait. But we know that Ashley has been using this as a storyline for a long time. Anyways, girl. It sounds like the ex's divorces will wrap up pretty neatly. Michael told TMZ they've already, girl, y'all heard what I just said? It sounds like the ex's divorces will wrap up pretty neatly. Michael tells TMZ they've reached an amicable and fair settlement. Further sharing that they had a prenup, he tells us Ashley's lawyers filed their agreed settlement with the court today, which includes a decision to share custody of their two children, sons Dean and Dylan. Ashley's pending divorce has been a hot button topic on RHOP for several seasons. With Ashley Darby repeatedly saying on the show she planned to file the paperwork but never following through with the promise that is until today. However, Ashley hinted a big update on her divorce would be coming during her November 17th appearance on Watch What Happens Live, telling Andy Cohen she'd elaborate on her news at the RHOP reunion. Ashley confirmed her breakup from Michael back in April 2022, explaining she and her husband of almost 8 years had decided to separate since they were in very different stages of our lives. I'm not reading the rest of this because it don't even matter, girl. At the end of the day, this is what I believe. Y'all, for the girls who don't know, Ashley Darby used to be my girl. Do you hear me? Ashley was my fave. Okay. Ashley's not my fave anymore, but I still, I know some of y'all hate when I say this, but I still have a soft spot for Ashley. Just right here. I do. Girl, that's still, Ashley used to carry. But I tell you, who y'all say that Candace that was actually Ashley Darby. Okay? But I know some of y'all didn't start watching until season 5, Fight Night. Okay. Um, Ashley was my girl. I think that whatever settlement they reached, I don't think it was in Ashley's favor. I have been saying for years, as much as I cannot stand Michael Darby, I don't think that you can become that successful of a business person and be stupid in business. This is not Michael's first time at the rodeo. There were a group of people out there who really felt like Ashley was going to go in and swoop in and get all this money. Even after Ashley told us at the reunion that, girl, she pretty much ain't getting nothing. Ashley was just happy enough that she had a credit card on file to pay for her Uber Eats. Remember she said that? She said she had a credit card that she uses in case the boys need something and for Uber Eats. Girl! Ashley didn't walk away with millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. She was probably lucky if she probably got one. I really don't believe that Ashley walked away with a lot. And again, Ashley already voiced to us at the reunion that, girl, she's pretty much walking away with nothing. I knew that Michael Darby was about his business when they were filming and when they were going over the revised prenup or postnup, and he basically shut it down in front of those cameras, and Ashley was sitting there like a fool reading the paperwork like, yeah, this looks good. This looks great. This looks great. And I'm like, girl, you a fool. You're a fool. Girl, you're a fool. Again, you're not smart in business. These old men who get with these young girls, whether it's Simon Gubadia, right? Girl, you see what Fallon walked away with, a starter home, what, in $50,000? Girl, these men who are smart in business, whether they scam, I don't know. Girl, they don't get to where they're at because, girl, they're just dumb, if that makes sense. And them having access to younger women, that's always going to be there because of their access to the money. Okay, they got the where the money reside, where the money reside. Ashley's is not Michael's first relationship. Ashley's not the first young girl that Michael's probably been with. Michael ain't no fool. Ashley didn't play her cards right. Ashley really thought that if she stayed with Michael, I think that's what she told us for 5 years. Isn't that what she told us when she first got on the show? That she was gonna walk away with half if the relationship ended. You really think that Michael Darby was gonna get with this girl and just automatically sign over half of his shit? Girl, please. Anyways, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Ashley got what she got. I was Gabor. Shout out to Andrew Gabor. He had a panel the other day, a Potomac panel, and I was on the panel, and I was saying that I hope that Ashley. This is gonna sound like a read, but it's really not a read. Ashley, throughout the years on Potomac, she don't give you fashion, girl. I know this. I'm not reading. I promise. She doesn't give you fashion. She doesn't give you style. She doesn't give you. Even when you look at her home really does look like an Airbnb, right? It looks it looks like an Airbnb. Like you're probably going to get the cheapest furniture that you can find because you're going to have strangers living in your place. It's cute enough to get the job done. So I'm hoping that Ashley has been stacking her money because, again, when I look at Ashley, you don't just see Ashley dripped in fashions and designer, right? Ashley looks like she shops right beside me, right? She be going through the Marshall racks, you know. So hopefully Ashley has been stacking her coin. I refuse to believe that with Ashley being an OG and this being season 9, that Ashley isn't bringing in at least $1 million per season. I don't believe that any of those women that have been there since season 1 are not clearing $1 million check. I just don't see it not happening. So it is what it is. Shout out to Ashley, I guess, girl. You've been playing in our faces with This Is a Voice for girl forever. It's trifling. How can I stand Michael? But the only Ashley can leave the show. The only thing that's going to save Ashley at this point, as trifling as this may sound, is Michael. Michael to me is Ashley's only saving grace. If Michael comes back to the show next season, then maybe she could probably stick around for a season or two. But other than that, Ashley serves no purpose. I think her time on the show, I think it's ran its course. Maybe she needs to leave for a season or two and then maybe come back, but she needs to go. And I'm saying that as somebody who likes Ashley. All right, y'all, let's move on. All right, so this is an update on the Jonathan Majors and his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari's case. So this is according to the Hollywood Unlocked. Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari drops assault and defamation suit, all claims dismissed with prejudice. So according to several news outlets, Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari has dropped her federal lawsuit against the Marvel actor in which she accused him of assault and defamation. On Thursday evening, November the 21st, news publications like Variety, Deadline, and TMZ shared that attorneys for both parties filed a joint notice with the court earlier in the day. I read the article from People, but of course this is shorter, so that's why I'm reading this. But I read the article from People. I'll put that link so you can read the entire article if you want to in the description box. People.com, that's where I got it from. The court document stated that all claims against defendant in above captioned action are hereby dismissed with prejudice, meaning the claims cannot be filed again. It's currently unclear if the parties came to some sort of deal. Girl, Megan probably opened up her checkbook and paid that girl off. Let me shut up. However, the news arrived just days after Jonathan Majors and his current girlfriend, actress Megan Good, announced their engagement. About a year and a half after being romantically linked in May 2023, Jabari's, oh, here we go, girl. Jabari's lawsuit was originally filed in March 2024 in New York federal court after Major's DV arrest in New York City on March the 25th, 2023. The Creed star was arrested just hours after an argument between him and his then girlfriend turned physical in the backseat of their chauffeured SUV late at night in downtown Manhattan. Y'all know I still believe. I'm gonna go ahead and I still believe that Megan was a side chick. They said that at that night, we're not gonna sit here and play. Y'all not gonna play. Y'all not gonna play in my face tonight. Listen. They said that allegedly that the girl got mad because Jonathan was texting another woman, and then girl, poof, girl, 2-3 weeks later, girl, Megan and Jonathan, they together. Girl, girl. In December 2023, Majors was convicted of 2 misdemeanor counts: reckless assault and harassment. Oh, excuse me, and was acquitted by the jury on 2 more serious assault and aggravated harassment charges. In April 2024, Majors was sentenced to 52 weeks of DV intervention program and probation. In her suit, Jabari alleged that Majors continued to defame her after his guilty verdict in order to maintain his innocence, claiming that in his Good Morning America interview, he said he never lay hands on a woman. Jabari sought multiple damages and listed a series of previously alleged rage-filled incidents of both verbal and physical abuse from Majors stemming from nearly the beginning of their relationship in 2021 until the 2023 car incident in New York City. Baby. Girl, it is what it is, honey. I'm gonna leave it alone. I was about to go on a whole rant. I'm gonna shut up. It is what it is, girl. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to Grace. Shout out to Megan, girl. I guess she got her a good man, Savannah. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.